Hey guys, thank you for joining us for another exciting episode of the most interactive sports show, the Overtime Sports Show, powered by our friends at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. I'm AV, Magic 102.1, and you know the homie.
Yes, sir. Let me hit the switches real quick. Hang on.
Hit those, you about to hit. You got to lean with it, though. You from
Yeah,
in the South, you got to lean. You
What
got
up?
to lean with it.
Boy, I'm excited today, man. The Astros are up 8-0 right now. I didn't even know they was playing. Thanks to you and the People's Champ for letting me know.
Well, you know, we're trying to get you on it. 8 runs the Astros have scored in every game against Seattle. We tied for the top lead in the American League. So we're excited about that. But as you say, we got a great show today. I'm representing, I like to say here it go. I'm representing the losing cause. I just want you to know that off the top.
I do have a Texans on here somewhere, see?
Yeah, we support. We rep.
I even got the old Astrodome right here. The old Astrodome.
Yeah,
we rep somewhere. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh Jesus! So we got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about today. Let's bring the homies in, man. You got to do the introduction as we tell everybody. Make sure you comment, like, and share the post. And we're gonna talk sports today, and we need your comments. But do what you do, homie.
All right. So look, the homie of mine, People's Champ. We've been knowing each other for a long time. His actual uncle is the one who delivered my 3 kids.
Oh wow!
And that's how I met Paul Wall, because he came out when my youngest son when she was in labor with my youngest son. He came outside when they were doing the epidural, and he said, man, I want to talk to you, man. I got my nephew, man. He wants to be a rapper, and I don't know what to tell him. I said, what's his name? His name is Paul. He goes by Paul. Well, I'm like, I never met him before. He's like, man, can you give me some advice? And then about 3 weeks later, Paul Wall comes to me at the Boxcar Show. Hey, you met my Uncle George. And then that's how we hit it up, man. So
the People's Champ doctor.
True story. The People's Champ, Paul Wall, baby. The
yes, baby. What up, Paul Wall?
True story. True story.
In the building. Well, man, listen, I don't have a long story about ESG. You know, I see him at church, and the Lord is with ESG. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. We welcome ESG to the show.
He's a Cowboys fan, so we gotta have the Lord.
Well, the legend is in the building. What's up, baby?
What up? Y'all got somebody here to teach y'all about sports. Y'all don't know.
Okay, I see it's going down today.
What's up, Paul Weezy?
What it do, big homie? What's up?
You got it. What's up, G man?
I feel like we need a rap CD right now. We need to go in the studio and make something.
I got my pastor in the house. I feel good. I got the Lord on my side.
Here you go. He can't help it. Speaking of the Lord on his side, he must have the Lord with him. Deshaun Watson showed up to the Texans training camp to get that $50,000 a day that he's owed. Of course, he didn't want to lose out on that money. But how do you guys feel about this? He was out there today.
I was kind of excited, man.
Yeah, for what though? Excited about what?
Because I'm still holding chance that he's gonna stick around, man. I still got that 1% chance that he's gonna stick around and be our quarterback, man. Like I said, I already gave him my season tickets. I was pissed off at the owners and at Bill O'Brien. I let my season tickets go for the first time in 20 years. So, but I'm still a fan. I'm still support the team. But I wanted Deshaun Watson here, man. I don't know. I know ESG don't care too much about he like them Cowboys. I don't know why. I don't know what.
Hold up. Let me show y'all something. I'm one of the reasons Deshaun Watson is a Houston Texan.
Okay, go ahead.
I almost made Deshaun Watson shed a tear when I met him. I've been a Deshaun Watson fan before he right when he got to Clemson. And I knew about his story about when his house burned down, because Warwick Dunn is from Baton Rouge, by my hometown. And Warwick Dunn, Habitat for Humanity, built him a new house. So I followed him. I played with him right before they stopped playing NCAA on Mac, on PlayStation, right?
PlayStation, yeah.
So on my podcast, a year before he got drafted, I said, in order for the Texans to change their whole culture and everything, we need to trade up and find a way to get Deshaun Watson. My co-host said, there's no way in hell that the Texans will draft Deshaun Watson. And I put that in the atmosphere. I put it out in the universe, and sure as shit's thing. A year later, we traded up and got Deshaun Watson. Bow.
Yeah, there is. But your heart still lies with them I-45 North boys, right?
No, see, I was just raised up as the Cowboys fan because I'm from Louisiana. And when I was a little boy, the Saints were sorry, and we wore bags all over our heads.
Yes.
So I couldn't be a Saints fan. So all these new Saints fans, they only Saints fans after Katrina.
Right.
Cause before Katrina, we was trash. So after
Vincent
Katrina,
Boogie, baby.
when we finally started winning, the Saints fan, like my mama, everybody, they die hard. Who that's? They been Saints fan, but not me. I'm a winner. I don't root for losers. So as a little boy, I wanted to be Tony Dorsett. Then then when Emmitt Smith came, you feel me? There was no way in hell I was gonna root for no losing Saints. So I didn't start rooting for the Texans until we got Deshaun Watson. Reason being, they did not draft Vince Young, so that made me go for the Cowboys.
Yeah, you went up north.
Speaking of Vince Young, he actually messaged me yesterday on Instagram. I was gonna invite him as well. He was just like, "I'm just checking on you, man." I'm like, "Man, what a crazy how it all came back around." But yeah, I remember when ESG and Vince Young was in the studio here after they won the championship against USC. He freestyled here on the show. Yep, we still got it on tape.
And this the last tidbit, AV. I'm supposed to be in the league. If you don't believe me, you ask my uncle. I was first team All-State. I was second team All-State. I was all district. I was MVP. I played halfback, quarterback, safety, and in basketball. I went on a football trip to University of North Carolina. My little cousin, who was not good as me, he got drafted to the coach. So I'm supposed to be in the league as a safety, retired with Ed Reed.
Well, listen, here's what I need you to do, ESG. Go down there to Kirby and talk to Watson and get him in the stand. Paul Wall, how do you feel about this whole situation with his son?
I mean, I'm glad he showed up for training camp. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him miss no money. I don't want to see nobody lose no money. And if he do get traded, he's not gonna gain no value by sitting out. By showing up. At least it might. Might up his value a little bit. And, it's still to be determined everything that happened with him. So, how I feel about it is like, I don't know, because I hope I'm on his side. I don't know. I hope he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I hope he didn't do it. So I want to believe that he didn't do the things they accusing him for. But at the same time, I'm on the accuser side of if he did do it, man, whatever, all that. So I don't know how I feel about all of that. That part is still to be determined, really, to be honest. But, I just want to, it sucks because, like what everybody say, man, for so long, we ain't have nothing. Now we got Deshaun Watson and we got at least hope, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now it's just taken from us again, like, oh, my God.
And I kind of agree with what Paul said. I'm at the point where I say, you're innocent until you're proven guilty. Mm-hmm. So people already saying he's guilty, this and that. They nobody even knows the whole story yet. We just know what the accusations are. I'm holding judgment. Like Paul said, if he did do it, then you deserve whatever you get.
That's different. But we hope he didn't do it.
Exactly.
So we want to believe he didn't do it, right?
Yeah. ESG, don't you violate no principles and say nothing crazy right now. All right.
Go ahead, E. Come on, E.
I know.
What big booty girl was he rubbing on? What big booty girl was it?
Look. I know the story. What happens is when a woman likes you and and they think you're gonna be with Kobe Bryant, for example. When they think you're gonna be with them and you don't be with them, they get mad. And some of for one thing, the reason I know a lot of it is not true, because there's no criminal charges. So if a lot of it was true, it'd be a lot of criminal charges. And here's another thing, when you know what I'm saying, when you just be so bold and be like, you know what, I think I'm gonna leave Houston. Other women might get mad. You feel me? Like, oh, he's not gonna play for us. Well, So hopefully, the truth will set you free. The truth gonna come out. There's no criminal record, so there's no reason for the NFL to do any stipulations on him right now. That's why he's allowed to practice and play. But he's coming in as number 2. Even though we know he's number 1. You know what I'm saying? What's his name is number 1 right now from who got traded here, but we know Deshaun Watson will be number 1.
Yeah.
So depending on the outcome, everything will be good. But I hope he don't get traded though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't want to go.
If he get traded, I'm gonna have to root for my other number 1 team.
Don't you say it?
That's not the Cowboys.
Don't say it now.
Yeah.
That's not the Cowboys. That's the New England Patriots, because I'm a Cam Newton fan.
All right, speaking of, let's roll on to the Packers right now. The Texans made a trade.
Killing me, man.
Texas made a trade with the Packers. They sent Randall Cobb's packet. He's gone back. Aaron Rodgers said he wanted him back, and he was able to get it back and to get him off for our books. Man, how do you feel about Randall Cobb's impact with Aaron Rodgers? Because Aaron really don't want to be in Green Bay, but he's making moves since he had to come back this year. How you guys feel about that?
I'm gonna let one of y'all go since I talk a lot.
Hey, that's what the show is. Go ahead, Paul.
Allegedly.
I'll let Paul take it. Go ahead, Paul.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be honest. How I feel right now, no matter what they do, it's a losing cause this year for Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? It's a wasted year for Aaron Rodgers and the whole team. That's how I feel right now. You know, I might feel different halfway through the season, or I don't know, but you know, he don't want to be there. And when you don't want to be there, it's just that is contagious. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you Aaron Rodgers, are great.
Say, Paul, Aaron Rodgers wants to be there.
Well, maybe now you got Randall Cobb. Might want to be there.
Yeah, he don't want that GM there.
Yeah. Why you think he showed up for training camp? You feel me? And he showed up dressed like he was a little, like he played on some little Hollywood TV show with them little flip flops on and all that. Randall Cobb is going back. The reason he had to threaten him was this: he didn't have enough power or say so in the boardroom.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He got all the power in the locker room, but he had no branch of power up top. So in order for them to start listening to him, he made them think that you know what? I don't want to be here. And so once they got scared, they were like, oh, and Green Bay, the stocks in Green Bay, that's a city-based team. Everybody in the city has stock involved in that team. Once he showed up, and they told him, like, look, we're going to make it. You see, Randall Cobb is coming back because of who? Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers.
Definitely.
Last year, they would have told Aaron Rodgers, we're not bringing Randall Cobb back for you. But by them trading back for Randall Cobb has shown you that Aaron Rodgers' power is already working.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Jordan Love. I mean, I don't know how good he is, but Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
but that was part of the problem.
He's doing the same thing that Brett Favre did with Aaron Rodgers. Brett Favre, the same thing.
Yeah, but that was part of the problem. He didn't like them drafting Love right under him.
Who cares?
He said, I'm a legend. But he said, listen, I'm a legend. You're not going to do that to me.
Man, who cares?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers cared.
How we know you're not going to tell your ACL, Aaron Rodgers? You can't tell us who not to draft.
He said, you're going to wait till he leave.
No, you're not. If you do that, you're going to be looking stupid.
That's what Aaron Rodgers is saying. You're going to wait till I leave, though.
Nah, you see, they drafted him. They did smart. They did what they were supposed to do. You see, he's still on that team. So if Aaron Rodgers tear ACL or just get hurt, you at least have a backup that looks decent, that looks good. You feel what I'm saying?
What does the NFL stand for?
Unless they want Matt Schaub.
No, please. Is he still playing?
Send him to the Cowboys.
Yeah, let him get it. You know what got me too, man? I'm thinking about on the college level. We know that SEC is the ultimate supreme conference on the college level. But we see now, we've been hearing about it over the years about the super conferences coming together. And you see it starting with the SEC now that Texas and Oklahoma are bailing out. Man, are you for this or against this? I kind of like it. I like everybody in the super conference. Let's put the ball on the field. Let's go.
You go first, Paul Wall.
I mean, I like it. It's going to be tough. They're going to be, but that's what I want to see anyway. I want to see the best of the best, compete against each other. But, the Texans haven't been looking too good lately. So, you know what I'm saying? It was similar for Texas A&M when they joined the SEC out of Johnny Football, you know what I'm saying? Kind of took them there and kind of propelled them a little bit. But we'll see, of course, OU, they always powerhouse. We don't see, man. SEC tough, though. But
Can you imagine? Can you imagine every weekend you're going to have Alabama, Florida, LSU, Texas, Oklahoma? I mean, it's going to be crazy.
It might be overload of the mania, you know what I'm saying? Because that's some of the other hype is when you see if Texas is a powerhouse, you see them play against Rice, you know what I'm saying? They're going to blow them out, right? So as they work their way up to being Texas versus Texas A&M type of game back in the days used to be, you know what I'm saying? Then all the hype is built up for that game. Now it's going to be hype every week.
Every week. And they want to get, there's rumor out there too, they would like to have Florida State come over.
Hey,
wow!
I'm for it though. I'm for it.
Hey, look, Florida State. It's time for them to move around. They need to be there. The reason UT and Oklahoma need to go to the SEC, A&M is in the SEC.
Yep.
UT and OU are not. OU has still been getting the best cream of the crop in that Oklahoma area.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But Austin, Texas players, they're gonna go to A&M, LSU.
Yeah,
Alabama,
Yeah.
Right.
They gonna go everywhere the SEC at because the SEC is just like that's to get ready for the NFL. And
Oh, yeah.
UT is not gonna be able to compete for a national championship staying in the Big 12 because they're not
Right.
gonna get the best players. Because the best players gonna go to Alabama, A&M, LSU. Because SEC is the big dog, bro.
Yeah. I want to
But Vince Young
tell Mary.
I got an
Mary
old man
said, "What about the
I got
swag?"
an old ass man in the background. I don't know what he's talking about.
I hear you. Don't wrestle with him, ESG. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Throw him on the camera. Hey,
look,
what are you talking about?
Say, did y'all hear what they tried to charge UT and OU to go to the? How much they tried to charge them?
Because it was over. What was it? 60? Was it 60 million or something?
Man, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. But hey, if you want to get out of this is the penalty to get out of playing in the Big 12 because you leave us with a big hole.
Say, man,
now we got to go try to find a conference.
So, AB, watch this. Say if Joel Osteen calls and said, "I want AB to be my assistant pastor," and Silver Lake says, "Well, you know, AB, in order for you to go over there, we want $2 million. What you gonna do?"
I'm gonna say, Joe, I need two. Get me out of here. I'm gonna call Vincent Young. Vincent, God been good to you, baby. Come on, get me out of here.
I used to go to Vince Young high school games, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a sports fanatic. I went when he was in 11th grade. Vince was
running
a monster.
Like a stallion. Yep.
And the reason Vince Young did not get to succeed because he had the backlash with the head coach at Tennessee. So that's kind of what, you know what I'm saying? See, so
Don't say it. Well, let's do this, man. Let's transition because you got the people's champ in the building, and you know him and Alex Bregman, they close buddies and friends. The Astros are rolling right now, 8-3 as we speak.
Pull out my Breggy Bomb salsa real quick. You know what I'm saying?
The Breggy Bomb salsa. That's what that is.
He got the salsa.
No, available at HEB.
Oh, you gonna do that?
Delicious.
You gonna do the HEB plug? This is overtime uncensored today. Everything goes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What
Astros,
are you plugging?
come on, Paul Wall.
What are you plugging, ESG? ESG, what you plugging?
I don't know where ESG is.
What you plugging today? He plugging Breggy Bomb salsa. What you plugging?
I am plugging
Don't you pull out nothing crazy.
I'm plugging ESG World.
All right, thank you.
ESG World. Y'all make sure y'all follow ESG World on Instagram. I got I just dropped a bad new song called Player It Only. And then my boy Baby Sam, he just dropped Vision Blur. We got the Umbrella. You know, my boy Pontaina just dropped Newsom. So you know what I am. I got one of the biggest labels in the city that people don't know about because I'm not over the artists. I'm just a consultant and a homie. And each one of my artists are their own bosses. So, you know, it's going down. Shout out to my boy Big Pokey. Got the Sensei out there. Make sure y'all go get that. That's making a lot of noise. And that song Paul Wall and Lil Kiki got, that's a bad monster right there, man. Y'all played it on the block. What is called Paul Wall?
Still sipping.
Right.
That left right. Yeah.
That's a badass song. So, you know, I'm just supporting the music out there, you know what I'm saying? But I do have a ESG doll, sex doll coming out.
Listen, how do we go from talking about the Astros to the BT Awards? This boy here did 50. He was asking you what you was eating, man.
I am plugging my baseball bat. I got an ESG sex doll coming out.
Paul Wall. Pull the chip back out, Paul Wall. I know you got a big event coming up, bro. You got a back to school event. Y'all, this is ESG. Everybody who know ESG, this is ESG all day long. This is him. He gonna do this all day long. You got to call him in. Lord, bring him in. Paul Wall, talk to us about your back to school event, man.
Yeah, man, it's going down. Our annual back to school event go down this Sunday. It's at Johnny Dang and Company, 6224 Richmond. We're giving away backpacks, school supplies. We're gonna have performances, all kind of events, giveaway. Shout out to Parents Against Predators. We're gonna be out there just having a good time, man. We want to invite everybody. That's a free event, and it's from 2 to 6 p.m. It's this Sunday. We want to invite everybody out. Come on out.
When
And
is it
one other
Sunday?
thing too, is that we just hooked up with Paul Wall and the Houston Health Department. We're doing the vaccinations, man, free vaccinations for those that want to get it. And like Paul said on the radio earlier, look, we're not telling you what to do to get or not. It's up to you, but it's there if you need it. We have it there. It's on site for you.
I'll be
Right,
there. I need my shot. I still haven't got my shot yet, Paul Wall.
Yeah, man, gotta come get your shot, baby. It's what it's for anybody who just maybe just hadn't got around to it. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, maybe you've been thinking about it, or especially with kids going back to school. A lot of people have been working, so they hadn't had a
Right.
chance to either get it. And it's, you know, it's for parents and for the kids, you know. But like I say, man, it's there, it's just there as an option for you. You know, we're not even encouraged. If you don't want to get it, hey, by all means, you don't get no judgment from me. I'm not gonna talk about nobody. I'm not gonna argue with you whether you want to get it or not get it, you know, but it's just there for you as an option.
Hey, I need mine. Look, AV.
Let me shoot you up.
I had an event at the we had the Screw Museum downtown, right?
Yeah.
So when I walked up, this older Caucasian lady, she was over the event. She said, "So everybody had their vaccination shots, right?" I said, "Yeah." I took the Pfizer. I lied like a mug, man, and walked right in there.
This is
I couldn't let DJ screw down, bro.
You can let you say you had to hold up the banner. Yeah,
I lied. I said, "Yeah, I got." She said, and she knew. I think she knew I was lying. She's like, "Well, which shot did you get?" I said, "Oh, Mom, I got the Pfizer."
He said, "I got the Viagra one."
Listen, this is the Overtime Sports Show sponsored by Academy. Have fun out there. We've got our Houston hometown hero. And listen, fellas, this is a serious conversation. All of us played sports. And you know, growing up when we played sports on whatever level you played on, man, if you went home talking about you were tired and you were going to quit, they were going to throw you back out that house and you were going to be back on the field. But fast forward to 2021, we've got our Olympic gold medalist, Simone Biles, 25 gold medals. She had to come to the conclusion that she was just simply tired, man. Should we be harsh on athletes who are proven, especially like her?
Now, you ask me, hell no. Because you know what she did? She immediately went into coach's mode. Yeah. And I love the way she went into coach's mode. She helped the young girl, John, I think her name John Child. She helped the rest of them. She gave them the encouraging words and uplifted them to at least come in second place. So she knew she had a little, once it's in your head first, bro. And people don't understand that didn't play sports or not. If it's in your head that you're gonna miss those free throws, you're gonna miss those free throws. Yeah. If it's in your head, you're not gonna make this long jump, you're gonna miss it. So if it's in your head, and it was in her head, bro. And what she did, she uplifted her friends. I think it was a great thing.
Yeah, man. I concur with that, too, because I remember I used to play Little League, and I make an error. I'm like, don't hit the ball to me. Don't hit the ball to me, because I was scared. So I can imagine,
Don't drop it.
Yeah. And you guys on the world stage, Paul Wall, y'all know the pressure you get from performing in front of crowds every week. And she's doing this on the world stage. But at the same time, like you said, it's a mentality. If your mind is not there, man, that's detrimental. Talk about that, Paul Wall, and the importance of knowing when to sit down.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, she done did so much. She done accomplished so much, and just not only just the medal she done won, but the type of person she is, the leader she is. The things she's talked about, the struggles she's went through, whether it's growing up or dealing with the doctors. You know what I'm saying? But everything she went through, she's such an inspiration. And she didn't uplifted the city, represent for H-Town. And I don't know, she get full support from me no matter what. Yeah. So I'm going to ride for it. And then, on that nature, there's no way she could ever, let me down or let us down like she's letting us down the way they making it out to be. She didn't, as much as she done did, she could never let us down. But even then, none of us have been in her position. She's the only one. She got 27 goals. So who else got that?
She's already. She's overaccomplished. She's
right.
She's our Mary Red. She's the. She's the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying?
And like ESG say, what we wanted to do, we wanted to play through it and then lose everything. Wanted to say, you know what? I know that this ain't it, coach mode, like you say, ESG. Man, it's time for me to step out so that we can still win something. Because me being here is a distraction for everything. I just got to step back.
No, he did.
You said something,
Vince
ESG.
Young didn't win no Super Bowl, man. Go
He
on.
said, "Don't stop arguing with that man, ESG. Stop
Who
fussing
you
with that man.
who you arguing with?
Man, my cousin father-in-law, he
Yeah.
said to walk around here talking about Vince Young won the Super Bowl. Get out of my conversation. He won the national championship, not a Super Bowl.
This is
Vince Young ain't win no Super Bowl.
This is live and in living color. This is
He
what you
thought
get with us.
down Vince Young went to the Super Bowl. What Super Bowl Vince Young went to?
He went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
He went to a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he talking about the NCAA.
He ain't go to no Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. He talking about something
How
totally
Vince
different.
Young go to Super
The
Bowl?
Rose Bowl.
I know
Yeah, the Rose Bowl. That's it.
I
He
know
was
Hey, he said
remember,
Vince
listen.
Young and McNabb went to the Super Bowl together. What the hell he on?
Well, they went to watch it. They did. Now they did go to watch it. They went
and watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah, give him that. But you said something, ESG. You know, with Mary Lou Retton. Remember, she went out and performed, man, and she could barely walk.
See?
That coach was out there just telling her, keep going. She could barely stand up when she
That was
won
before
hers.
social media. That was
Yes.
before all this, man.
Yes.
Do you know? Look, do you know how much? Do you know how worse it would have been had she done something and really injured herself by not? You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she, in her encouraging words, you heard her being the loudest cheerleader on the sideline and coach for her squad. She rooted them on, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. You
And
feel me?
The crazy part is the country is still, they're hoping that within the next week that she would actually change her mind and still compete. Because, you know,
she might do it. She might do it.
And they're hoping, like, my thing is, do we sacrifice our kids too much?
I mean, some people do, but I did. Like, I could have been one of the biggest rappers in the world, bro. But I was a stay-home dad rapper. When my son, he was 1 pound. So, like, I would do shows on Friday, Saturday mornings. I would have to be back for my son. So, like, my shout out, like my boy, like Slim, me and Slim would be on the road. Slim them would get to go to Chicago and, New York and stay the whole week. But I couldn't because I was a stay-home dad / rapper. And I had to go back home and be a father first. And I noticed, like Paul Wall had his kids later than me. I'm older than Paul Wall. But when Paul Wall had his kids, if you notice Paul Wall lifestyle, Paul Wall was everywhere. Shipping, rapping, When Paul Wall became a family man, I don't give a damn what you said. Paul Wall studio time was like mine. I'm going to go to studio between, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. 9, 10 p.m. If it's not a paid concert or event, I'm going to be at home with my family. And that's what, you know what I'm saying?
And so after the show, we out.
Yeah, go home. That's one of the
Go
greatest
home.
things
After party,
that you can do.
After the show, we out.
Yeah,
You're
listen,
on the road.
fellas.
But now my son is grown. He's 20, so now
I know
I'm
him.
retarded.
I'm proud of your son. God
He's 20. I can
I'm proud of him. Yeah, because he had to deal with you, so he come through a lot.
Hey, guess what? He think he my daddy now.
He should be.
He tell me everything what to do. Daddy, why you do that song? Daddy, you shouldn't do this. Daddy, you shouldn't be over there. So he my daddy now.
Listen, fellas, as we get ready to wrap up, man, we got to talk about our Rockets tomorrow. The draft is going down. We got the second pick. Still trying to get up to the first pick because I know they really want to get Cunningham. But man, what do you think about the Rockets now? We're in the rebuilding mode, Paul. While we're trying to get back on track. Who should we pick tomorrow?
I don't know, man. It's tough to say. I hate when they talk about the trade packages because it's players that I love that John Wall played for the Rockets. Of course, you know what I'm saying? I love that. I love KJ Martin, Kenny Martin Jr. I love that he played for the Rockets. I would hate to see either one of them get traded. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when PJ Tucker left, he was one of my favorite Rockets. I hated to see him, get traded. So I don't know. Tomorrow for the draft, we're coming up. We'll see, man. We'll see if we get Cunningham and Z Murphy, that number one, whatever we have to give up to get him. We'll see. I'm not a good analyst. I'm a good fan. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, ESG? I don't want to give the bank up to move up.
Hey, but look, I'm glad we're trying to get another lottery pick. Look, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we have the right coach, bro. So people just be patient. That man coming from a great foundation. Just be patient with him. You gotta understand. But I'm gonna tell you about how the basketball guys work. James Harden left. I love him, but he did not get to win that ring because the basketball guys knew it wasn't his time. CP3, I was rooting for him, dog. But so the Rockets we got left high and dry. We need this new young fresh talent to come in, and y'all see they letting the new players play. And that's great that we don't have so many OG veterans on our team that's going to hinder the new young players from coming in. I lied. You look at Zion Williams, what he's doing. You look at Morant in Memphis. You feel me? If you look at Trae Young in Atlanta, they are letting these young players flourish. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get us some young fresh talent. And in the year or two, we'll be shocking and rocking right back in the finals.
Yeah, if we can't get Cunningham, give me Green. Let's roll up and try to get this. Plus, we got the 23rd, 24th pick.
Shout out PJ Tucker. He went and got him a ring.
Yeah, Tucker's still out. Tucker did his thing, drinking out of the trophy. Drinking out.
Hey, but look, AB, hold up, folks. Wrap up. True story. I was MVP. I was everything in basketball. So I'm thinking about going try back out for the Rockets.
Oh, God damn.
Listen to Paul Wall. Listen. Paul Wall. Well, please sit down. Please. Don't show action.
I got my Rockets outfit on, so I will be trying out for the Rockets.
Paul Wall, set us up with your event again, baby.
Yeah, man, it's this Sunday, our back to school event. It's at Johnny Dang & Company flagship store, 6224 Richmond. All the information right there on the screen. Parents Against Predators. You know, it's a free event. Come out. We're giving away school supplies, backpacks. You know, there's going to be all type of food. We have, great day, great event. Just get kids and parents hyped up, excited about getting back to school. As tough as that is, ain't nobody trying to get excited about getting up early. But, we just got to get back into school mode. So we ready. That's what it's all about. This Sunday, come out.
This has been awesome,
live.
Man.
That. Hey, make sure you tag me in that powwow. Send that to my page so I can post that for you.
We gotta have these guys. We gotta have these guys on again, man. We gotta have ESG in that barbershop.
Do it from home.
I already set my alarm, bro. I got my alarm set for every Wednesday at 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? My alarm is set.
Yeah, don't bring your uncle with you next time, though. Keep him with.
No, I'm leaving. He said arguing with me about.
Drop him off. Yeah, don't bring him back. ESG, Paul Wall. Thank you guys for coming on the Overtime Sports Show, sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. G-Man, this has been crazy, baby. I blame you.
Yeah, blame me. I'm the one who invited them. But you know what? Real quick before they go, let them know how they can get a hold of you. ESG, you go first. How they can get a hold of you on your social media and all that. Go ahead and shout it out.
Hey, everything is ESG World. It's simple. Twitter, Instagram, all ESG World. That's what it is. Y'all catch me this weekend, man. I got Afro Man coming to town, so we're gonna be balling this weekend at the Scout Bar. So y'all check us out this Friday. And other than that, man, they number love. Shout out my dog Paul Wall. I got some bad songs with Paul Wall that's coming out that y'all ain't heard. I'm holding in the street. I might put AV on my gospel movie.
Don't start all that line. Don't start all that line, man.
Gospel movie called Screwed Up to Christmas.
Yes, you do.
I invited him.
Here you go.
He thought I didn't. He didn't know that I was the gangster version of Tyler Perry, and he didn't show up for my movie. So he better be in part 2.
I was at work, man.
And ESG told me what ESG stood for last night. I was at James Coney Island. We was talking, and he said, "You didn't know what ESG stand for?" I'm like, "Well, I just knew. Tell him what it was."
I think you remember. It used to stand for Everyday Street Gangster.
Street Gangster.
But when I hang with G-Man, it stands for Eduardo Sosa Gonzalez.
There it is.
When I hang with AV, when I hang with AV, G-Man, when I hang with AV, it stands for Everyday Serving God.
There it is. Boy, it's too holy for me, Paul Wall.
Hey, hold up. Last one. And when I hang with Paul Wall, it stands for Everyday Sipping Good.
Hey,
Paul Wall, I gotta keep up with you, homie.
Hey, follow me at Paul Wall, baby. That's it.
Hey, thank y'all, man. Share this video. This is off the chain in so many ways. Share, like this video. It's gonna be good.
Acapella freestyle ESG.
Freestyle. Oh, here we go. Let's do it, baby.
Go on, ESG. Come on.
Hold up. Yeah, I get a chick. She better not be a tramp. We happy because the Shy Watson showed up to camp. It's going down, baby, and you know it's so true. Power Wine, hang with brethren. I wish I could too. AB, you know I be putting in work, so I see you next Sunday, 11 a.m. at church. Shout out G-Man, and you know I got flow. So G-Man, next time I see you, I want some tacos.
Hey, Taco Tuesday. Paul Wall, you got something for us, baby?
I can't follow that, man. I
He
can't
can't
follow
follow that,
Big Bro.
yeah.
You know Big Bro the king of that, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we don't rap for free. Power
Well, you
Wild don't
did
rap
today.
for free.
You did
Power Wild
today.
don't rap for free. I
You
rap
did
for free.
today.
Power Wild don't rap for free.
Well, I know he the people champ, baby. You gotta get us one of them grills like you used to, Paul. Get us one of them
Yeah, I got
grills.
some. I got some
Nah.
salsa for you too, man.
There you go.
Listen.
Hey,
Go
he
get
gonna
that
get you a
bread.
grill. He gonna get you a grill that say Jesus.
Yes, sir. King of Kings, Lord of
One more
Lords.
time, Paul. Breggy Bomb at HEB, right?
Is that
Hey,
HEB
hey,
now?
Reed. Hey, let me plug my product before I go.
Go ahead, man.
Make sure
You done
y'all
plugged
visit.
everything
Y'all get ready.
else.
I got the ESG flip phones coming out.
The
ESG flip
This
phones.
boy.
So make
What
sure
about the
y'all
sex
get ready.
doll?
I'm taking y'all back to the 90s.
What,
Hey.
what about the sex doll? You said you had a sex doll, right? Coming out?
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
just
for
hit,
the big
y'all
time.
hit the button. We got
Hey,
to go. Y'all just hit the
That's
button.
hey, that's for the everyday street gigolo.
Hit the button. Let's go.